What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be doing a little showcase for the new Hachiyak movie Super Saiyan Goku here. So I just wanted to kind of test this guy to his limits. This is one of those characters that, unfortunately, they have released. They've been doing this a lot recently. This unit takes a long time to build up to his full potential, right? He needs to receive 5 attacks first, which isn't too hard to do. You can get the 5 attacks to receive the majority of the stats he's going to need from his, from his passive. But the main part of his passive, where he gets to foresee the enemy's super attack, he needs to receive 10 attacks in battle, and then from the next turn after that, he gets his Scouter. So there's not really a lot of places that we're going to see that happen. So just to be able to celebrate the fact that he has that ability, we're going to jump into a longer form phase here. So we're going into the Shadow Dragon's Red Zone stage here, because this is quite a long fight. As you can see, I'm not bringing like the most wanked team ever. I'm just kind of bringing some fun units that we don't really get to use or see often. I'm not necessarily like adamant about winning. If we do die in this stage, it'll be okay. I won't cry about it. If we don't get very far, then obviously we'll jump back in, because I do want to at least get to the point where we can see his Scouter active and everything. Oh, and before I screw this up any further, let me turn on my game sound so that I can play the active skills and stuff for you guys. Oh no, it's not working. Let me do a quick app reset. We'll be right back. Alright, we are back here and ready to go. Okay, so turn 1 starting out here. Let's see, what rotations have we got going? It looks like our rotations are actually decent. If we do this, so we want him to take his 5 hits. He's actually going to get his 5 hits all in the very first turn right here, so that is perfect. We've got all the 5 hits that he's going to need to take, and then we've got the Piccolo here, who is going to serve as our slot 1 unit once we get him built up enough. Then we're going to have Piccolo around to be able to tank the super attack wherever it is, once we have the ability to see that. And then we've got the Jackie Chun off rotation. Yeah, we're going to need to see how some of these units do. A lot of these units, it's actually my very first time using them, so yeah, we'll have to see here. Okay, it doesn't look like we're going to quite be able to get the 24 key super, unfortunately. So we're not getting the guaranteed... What is he getting? A guaranteed additional super attack, I believe? The physical Goku Piccolo we brought here as well, that's one of the units I'm using for the first time. That unit has just sat in my box for the longest. But yeah, finally have an opportunity to use him here, as he is on Battle of Wits. That's kind of the nice part about using these Carnival LRs as your leaders, because they just have straight up 200% leader skills. So anybody that's on the team is going to be on the 200% for sure. Alright, so we're tanking super attacks for double digits. That's good to see. Gives me a little bit of confidence. I haven't really taken on this stage since it came out, really, when it was actually still pretty difficult to beat, unless you had like the newest units in the game. But I forget that we're, a solid 6 months post-anniversary at this point. There have been quite a few strong units that have come out. And it just shows when you go and take on these events again with newer units. Okay, so the one thing about this Battle of Wits team is that this Goku, it's funny because he's a leader for it, but he doesn't really link up well with most of the units on the team. So that is kind of a funky thing, just to realize. I mean, there are quite a few units on the team that he links well with. The problem is it's none of the best units on the team. All of the best units he's only sharing like 2 and 3 links with, right? Like here with Piccolo, he's only got Fierce Battle Legendary Power. Does he have anything with this Roshi? Just Kamehameha, okay. Yeah, so we're going to do the same thing here. The priority is to get the Hachiyak Gokus built up. So we're going to get 3 of his hits this time. So the friend Goku is not going to be quite as built up. Oh man, and we can only get 8 key. We would have needed 1 more key in order to get his 24 key super. I know he has some bonus on his 24 key. What is it? Let me refresh my memory really quick. He gets an additional 50% attack and launches an additional super. Okay, yeah, so that's a big deal, obviously, right? And then what's his 18 key super attack effect? They're both... Okay, so he's getting super class allies 50% attack for 1 turn. Oh, that's actually really good. Okay, so we'll give Piccolo all of those. And then I do have the Roshi at the back here. He is obviously like the worst unit on the team, but because he just got his Easy A, he's one of these Baba Shop units here, I did want to make sure to bring him so we could try him out too. So he gets defensive raises, and then he has a medium chance to guard if you get 3 or more key spheres, so that's good. And then he gets some additional stats at 5 key spheres. He is providing STR types with 30% attack and defense, so that is the main reason why I brought him here, because he will be buffing the Carnival Goku. And then he gets an additional 10% buff to them if you're able to get 3 or more STR key spheres, which unfortunately this turn that didn't work out for us, but at least we're able to get our medium chance to guard procced. That is the main thing with him. But yeah, ideally every turn I will want to try to get 5 red orbs with that Roshi. That will put him at all of his passive active. So we'll see if I can do that. Or at least 3 red orbs and then 5 total. So if there were like 2 rainbow orbs, that would be fine. But yeah, we do want all of that. I don't think it's going to matter too much for these early phases of the fight, but as these enemies get stronger, which they do significantly throughout the fight, then obviously we're going to want to make sure that we have him properly built. Yeah, that he was only at 2.4 there, but that was with 0 links active and and we didn't have his full passive active either, so that's kind of a bad rotation for him. I'm glad we were able to finish that off though, so we can move on to this phase. We've got... Are you kidding me? Okay, so we need to receive how many attacks? I believe it's 10, right? We need to receive 10 attacks in battle, so we're at 5 right now. We're actually going to put him in the second slot so that we can receive 2 attacks this turn instead of just 1. And then actually, if we do this right, I guess here? No. Dang it, that sucks. We're still not going to be able to get the 24 key. Oh well, oh well. Oh, actually, we didn't get the 18 key for Master Roshi either. The Jackie Chun, sorry. Technically, it's Master Roshi, sue me. But yeah, the Jackie Chun, I think he actually needs his 18 key in order to proc his passive as well, which is a big deal. That might have been a really, really big blunder by us this turn, actually, because we do need to get that Jackie Chun, his 18 key to earn his damage reduction. Because you remember, he's only getting the damage reduction from enemies hit by his Ultra Super Attack, not his 12 key. Oh man, and this guy doesn't even get hit by his 12 key because he absorbs it. I think he would get hit by his 18 key, though. His 18 key is a physical type super attack, not a key blast. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let me double check that I am correct about what I said, because I want to be able to analyze the damage that he just took. So we do get additional defense with each attack received. So we were still able to receive the normals for double digits, but then, yeah, when enemies hit by your Ultra Super Attack, you reduce damage by 50%. So that was without damage reduction. We actually lived it, though. I'm kind of impressed by that. That's actually really, really good, because it allows us to transform with this guy. Though, do I want to transform with him? He does stack defense post-transformation, so that could be a good idea. The problem is it's really hard to get his 12 key. You're pretty much always launching his 18 key super. You know what? We might as well. We might as well. I don't think we've ever seen this transformation animation. Yeah, I don't think we've ever seen it like a single time. So we'll go ahead and watch it. He... Okay. It's a Ki Blast super attack that happens when you do the transformation, and he absorbs Ki Blast supers, so we didn't get to see the freaking animation. Okay. This has been such a flop. Okay. No. Like, come on, guys. This is stupid. Okay, well, he he doesn't need to get those hits anymore to build up because we transformed him. No! Oh, this is so dumb. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna reset the app and then we'll come back. I don't want to transform him yet. Okay, we are back in. Okay. So we're gonna do this correctly. Sorry. Like I said, a lot of these units, this is what happens when I jump into a showcase and I've got all the units on the team are like new to me, so I'm not like super familiar with how to use them. I end up fumbling a little bit. Okay, so there's something to note here. On their card, so they're guarding all attacks for the first 5 turns. That's one thing. Oh, I thought they actually needed to get hit for things. They don't. It's just for the first 5 turns. And then they get... Okay. Oh, it's this. So it's after they receive 7 or more attacks in battle, or when HP is 50% or less from the 4th turn. So it actually doesn't really make a difference transforming them, but I did want to see the animation. So yeah, we'll leave them untransformed for now. And it's also not even turn 5 yet, so they're still guarding. So we definitely shouldn't transform them yet, because they still have guard active. Okay, I'm done being silly now. I'm sorry. We'll go ahead and put Piccolo in the first slot, so we can grab all these same type orbs with him. It'll allow him to get a few stacks as well, and then we're going to get to receive more hits with this Goku, so we can get him up to 10 as quick as possible. Okay, and then an 18 key. Actually, I think we want the 12 key with them, right? Because raising attack on their... Yeah, they greatly raise defense for 1 turn. I guess we'd want that, just to make sure we don't die there at the end, if there's another super attack. Though, we might actually finish this off before then. We'll see. Man, this has been so hectic so far. I think that the latter half of the showcase is going to be much better when we get off all of these transformations and we have all the units on this team fully built up, because there are quite a few units here that do need to build up a bit, right? Okay, the orb changing. Oh no. Alright, well, this is a pretty bad turn. All STR units on this AGL phase. So, good thing Piccolo has a guard. So, we'll be okay because of that. I don't think we're going to die. Do we need to use a Whis here? I don't think we do. I think we'll live. Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll do that. Oh yeah, and we finally get the full 24 key. Perfect. And then we weren't able to get the STR orbs with them. I kind of forgot to save them for him, but we do get the 3. We get the 3 orbs at least, which is the main thing. So hopefully he guards. If he does, then I think we could have a really solid chance at taking no damage. Usually this Oceanus attacks, or super attacks first thing right away, so I thought she was going to. That's actually surprising that she didn't. So this guy's probably going to get supered then, I'd assume. So like I said, usually it's very early on. It's within the first few attacks, so... Okay, and we get the guaranteed additional. Can we see a hidden potential system additional? We potentially could, but this is mine, and they're only at 55%, yeah. So that wasn't likely to see the 3rd. Okay, here we go. Let's see how they deal with this. Okay, yeah. Definitely good. Can't complain about that. I mean, I guess, did they have an early turn guard? I can't actually remember. Let's take a peek at the card. They've got, oh, it's the 30% damage reduction. That's what helped them out there. But their stats are fully built up at this point. So, yeah, it was just the double super that helped them out a lot. So yeah, now we're just waiting for them to get that that 10th hit in whenever that happens. I think we'll probably skip out on transforming with Orange Piccolo. Let's opt for not doing that this time around. At least for right now. Maybe we'll use it later in the fight if I feel it's necessary. But for now, I really want to prioritize getting Goku all the hits that he needs to build up. Yeah, see, this guy only got 3 hits before. That's right. So he's gaining his 5th hit now to have all the stats from his passive, which is good. And then he gets the 2 extra ki now as well, which is super helpful. So we can start getting some of those 24 ki turns. But it'll be really nice once he's fully built up, and then we can put Piccolo in slot 1, who's going to give him 2 extra ki when he gets hit too. So that'll be really nice. So yeah, that's kind of one thing I'm noticing about this team build. I mean, obviously this isn't like the best possible version of the Battle of Wits team you could bring. This is just kind of like fun units, right? Like I said before at the beginning. This team build that I put together struggles with ki. It's really bad. Okay, so as you can see here, my Goku has hit his 10 attacks that he needed to get hit with. So now we have a Scouter. We can see that there's a super attack being launched right up there at the front. So that's really exciting. And we have the opportunity to use his active skill to massively raise our attack temporarily, cause ultimate damage to the enemy, and then all attacks become crits for 1 turn, and we get 5 ki. So, yeah, we could potentially use that. I don't think we want to use it yet here. I think we'll probably just opt for this, because this Piccolo does have guard. So I think he can still tank here. I think. And yeah, I think we're going to still wait to transform them for now. Okay, I guess we'll do this, and then we'll just collect as many same type orbs as possible to get some extra healing, just to make sure we don't die here. Oh, even better. I will take it. Thank you. And that is why, folks, you always build your defensive units full dodge. Always, always, always. Even though this Piccolo is just here to cause, you know, to guard for us and to not take any damage, like, it is so worthwhile to absolutely just give him dodge. Because, I mean, that probably still could have done some damage to us. We had guard, but guard with type disadvantage is proven not to do quite as much. It's not quite as effective. It's not, you know, it doesn't have that same level of potency. So she definitely could have snuck some damage in there on us. But that was very, very good. Okay, so the friend Goku has not yet hit the Scouter level, which is really unfortunate, actually, because this guy is where the events really starts to ramp up. I can't remember what the name of the Shenron is, but this guy hits pretty hard. He sealed our Piccolo. I guess that's okay. I don't think Piccolo's going to take too much damage. He's got 650k defense. So yeah, I think we'll be okay here. Let's... Man, again, we're not getting that 24 ki. Oh, actually, if we're careful to... Let me see. He gives an extra ki, right? With that... No, it's just an extra 10% attack and defense. He doesn't give an extra ki at the end if we select the orbs with him. Dang, that could have been good. But yeah, this team really is struggling for ki. That's kind of unfortunate to see, to be honest. Okay, how do I make sure to get... Maybe I do this. Is this the silliest of all ideas? I think this could be smart. Because here, then we can grab the 3 orbs plus... We're getting the 3 STR orbs plus 5 orbs total. So he's getting his full passive active. That helps buff him, and that helps buff the Carnival Goku. And then we'll do this, and now we get as much healing as possible on the turn. Piccolo can... you know, it has to deal with more attacks at the end, because I'm worried about the Roshi obviously taking damage. Okay, 7.8 million, definitely not bad. Again, that's with 1 Link active. All they have active is Kamehameha right there. So that is pretty impressive. But yeah, man, this team sucks for ki. I probably should have traded out one of these units for... Oh, hey, his medium chance to guard proc right there. Cool. Very, very good. Okay, and it looks like, I think that is Piccolo fully built up. If he wasn't already, then that's him fully built up on stats now. Yeah, I probably should have brought the AGL Pycon. AGL Pycon is on Battle of Wits, so he could have been a really solid support because he's providing 2 ki. And he's a Rainbow Orb Changer, so that would have helped this team out a lot, I think. So yeah, I will keep that in mind, because the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, his EZA is actually dropping. later tonight at the time I'm recording this, and he shares 7 out of 7 links with this guy. So there's definitely going to be a showcase of them two together. But yeah, I will make sure to use PyCon on that team. I think that's going to be very, very useful. Okay, so we're going to keep the rotation just like this. This is our Goku, and we know that there's no super attacks here, so we're perfectly fine. We can now try our best to get that full 24 key super. I don't know if it's going to happen. Doesn't look like it. Oh man, that's really the unfortunate thing, is getting that 24 key is pretty difficult with this guy. We're actually able to get the 18 key with Jackie Chun. Yeah, this team is so key hungry, it's crazy, wow. I definitely didn't realize that going in. I thought that this would be a little bit easier. So yeah, I guess that's a good lesson. If you do want to get full use out of this Carnival Goku, you should definitely make sure to run him on a team where key is not an issue for units. $5 million for this Jackie Chun too. That's not bad. And then now he's got his 50% damage reduction. No touching me, boy. Sweet. Did we get sealed? We did. Okay. I am going to do a funny thing and leave the rotation like this. I'm actually still not sure. I lost track with the friend Goku if he's gotten his 10 hits. So there could be a super attack in it for us. But we've got 300k 300k HP, or defense, 300k defense, and we're going to do a double super here because we're the first attacker in the slot with him, or in the turn. So, let's do this. And then we'll grab all these. Oh my goodness, look at, we can get the 24 key super, but then Master Roshi's not going to be able to get the additional... Now, let's do this to get the 24 key super, because if we do a double super with both the first two units, I think this guy's going to be dead, and we won't have to worry about attacking with Master Roshi at all. So we can at least get the 5 orbs for him, give him his full passive, aside from the extra 10% he'd get, right, from the STR orbs. And then I have to imagine these guys are close to being able to get their active skill back. They've got to be... I mean, I have been rotating them off the entire time. They haven't really taken a ton of hits, so maybe they're not yet, actually. It's tough to say. That was one thing I already knew that I was going to be struggling with coming in with this team. There are too many units that needed to, like, build up. So I knew that we weren't going to be able to, like, max that out with everyone, right? Okay, so let's do this. We have a Dokkan attack coming up this turn. So let's do this. We'll keep the Piccolos together because they get that healing. Yeah, we do have the Dokkan attack. I want to try and get it with him. Ah, man, I wish we could get the full 24 key, though. That's the thing. That kind of sucks. If I use the active skill right here, we could get the full 24 key. But I don't think we're going to need it with the Dokkan attack is the thing. Let's just do it anyway. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and launch this guy's active skill. Let me make sure that the things are still on. Nothing weird happened. Yep. Yes, Goku! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, sick animation, so beautiful. I love the English voice acting. It always gets me, dude. Like, when we see these awesome animations that happen on JP, and then we see, like, the JP voice acting, it doesn't really hit hard for me because I've always watched Dragon Ball Z in dubbed form. aside from like Dragon Ball Super, when that came out, I watched, you know, every episode as it released, as soon as it released with the sub. But for most of, like, in my childhood, I recognize all of those voices and stuff. So yeah, it's always super cool to see those. Definitely very nice. I think they could have done Gohan a little bit better. He just kind of grunts there. I think he could have had more of a passionate hi-ya type thing go into that. But other than that, I think that animation's really, really nice. Okay, so let's continue on here. Okay, yeah, so we got 5 ki from the active skill, and now we have guaranteed critical hits. So we're going to guaranteed crit on the Dokkan attack here. And because we got the extra ki, now we get the 24 ki super. Suck my butt, Nova Shenron. I win. And now, for sure, with the Dokkan attack, I think we're probably gonna finish him off here. Probably, right? Oh, sorry, I have 10 IQ, so I have to focus when I hit those, or I will miss them. Well, it's not looking like we're going to need to depend on those WITSs. For some reason, I was thinking that this team was, like, not absolutely amazing or something, but I guess... I guess I've been proven wrong. This is actually quite the fun build, aside from the key issues. So yeah, I think I will definitely fine-tune this team. Maybe for a future showcase or two. We'll see. It's a good build for showcasing any units on the Battle of Wits team, right? Because, like, even if we're not showcasing the Goku himself, this is still a 200% team, right? So maybe we could do a more proper showcase for that STR Master Roshi. Show him off a little better, keep him on rotation, and see what he's capable of doing. Because he hasn't really been letting us down. I mean, pretty much the one time that he had to get hit, his guard activated and he double-digit tanked, so I can't say that I'm not really, like, impressed with that unit. Oh no, Master Roshi got locked in the first slot. I forgot that there's some locking we're going to have to deal with at the end here. Okay, well that's fine, because we can get his 18 key super. So, actually, let's double check on his active skill. I don't even remember what that does, to be honest with you. So it's just a big crit and 64% chance to, or a big attack and 64% chance to crit for the turn. Okay, cool. Well, we'll probably wait till the next phase to do that. Or is this the final phase? I can't remember if this is the final phase or if there's one more after this. I've actually completely lost track of where we're at here. This might be the final phase. I think it is. Okay, let's go ahead and launch it now then. We'll go ahead and we'll see another active skill. Yay! Very nice, very nice. Definitely didn't expect that to do much damage, right, as we have type disadvantage and everything. And Jackie Chun isn't really the hardest hitter. He's mainly here for his defensive capabilities. So we're going to get that 50% damage reduction there. We should be good to go. Might get off another critical hit there, too, which could be nice. We have enough STR Herbs here. Yes, we get the full 24 key super again. They are going to have a rockin' good turn. And then being in the middle slot, they have a whopping 3 links active now. Wonderful, wonderful. So this is probably going to be the hardest hitting turn we've seen of them. This is also the friend one, so they're rainbowed. Mine is just the 55%, so this is going to be a very, very nice turn. And yeah, actually, we're probably not going to see that Goku and Piccolo's transformation after all. That's a little bit unfortunate. But we never dipped back below the HP threshold, and they still haven't taken 10 attacks, so... yeah, they were the unit that got to suffer while everyone else succeeded. Them and Orange Piccolo, right? Because we didn't... oh, my goodness. It's a good thing we got the damage reduction. Man, that guy has been showing out for us, hasn't he? Goodness gracious. Just not dying every time he could have. Because last time he got supered, he didn't have his 50% damage reduction, and he took like the same amount of damage, so that just shows how much harder the end of this fight hits than the beginning. But very good by him. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're looking a little low on funds. We've got a super attack at the beginning here. Okay, well, we're locked, right? So we can't really... Obviously, we don't want to put Roshi there. I'm wondering if Piccolo is going to survive this super attack or not. Because, I mean, he has guard and type advantage, right? So that's good. But the super attack... Oh, the super attack's the second hit. So he's going to get his additional stat buffs before he gets hit with it. He might actually survive. He might. Let's go ahead and risk it. That could be fun, yeah? We'll hope Piccolo survives. And then if he does, we're going to have another 24 key super where we'll probably win. So this is really up to Piccolo whether we're going to win or lose. Oh, we also have the Master Roshi support going on to Piccolo too. If only we were able to get 3 STR orbs, we'd get the additional 10%. That's fine though. I could use a WITS here to guaranteed survive, but we've gone this far, no items. We might as well keep trying, right? Okay, so there's the additional buffs. Do we live this? Is Piccolo the beast or not? Oh, just barely not. We had like 101 or 2. Okay, well, I am definitely satisfied with that. I believe we were on the final phase there, right? Like, that had to be. This is, yeah, physical. That was the final phase. Okay. Yeah, we almost made it through there with no items. That could have been fun, though. But I think we got to see a decent showing from all of the units in there. Aside from the physical Goku Piccolo, he didn't get to get his transformation off, but that's okay, because I think that unit actually is better in his base form. He has some key problems. He gets way too much key, and you're not able to get his infinite defense raises on his 12 key very often. You're pretty much forced to use his 24 key super every time, which just massively raises attack. So he's really a better defensive unit if you're able to keep him in base, and then just get his 18 key super to give him the great defense raises for one turn. That's really the better way to use him anyway. So I feel like maybe we did get to show him off the best. The only unit that really did suffer was Orange Piccolo, because obviously you want to have him in slot 1 on the first few turns so he can build up all of the hits he needs to take, and then obviously the Orange Piccolo transformation itself does a lot, which we skipped out on both of those things. So, but everyone else, we got some nice showings in. So if you enjoyed the more rare, you know, showcase video on the channel, I'm trying to do more of these. I stick very strictly to like guides and you know, tricks and tips type of things that I do on the channel. And then obviously I do complete all of the new challenge content, but that doesn't necessarily give me the option to show off a lot of these units in the way that I'd want to sometimes. So yeah, I am going to try and do more gameplay related content on the channel. I want to try and be, you know, upping the number of videos I'm putting out per day and stuff. So I want to try and do like guide content mixed with just regular gameplay content as well. So yeah, hopefully if I can keep myself motivated to do it, then you will see a lot more of that on the channel. So as we come to a close here, I need just one thing from you guys, and that is subscribe now. Subscribe now. Subscribe now. Subscribe now. Subscribe now.